external sweetness.
अपने होठों पर सजाना चाहता हूँ.
Where all the perpendiculars of a leafy brown river.
She had long and lovely hair that dangled from behind. The Lady's Giant Hat by Harindranath Chattopadhyay. I bought a ticket for a play. It cost me 10 rupees. A play, you'll ask? Why, it was one of Shakespeare's tragedies. Was it Hamlet or Lear, Othello or Macbeth? I quite forget, but it was one that surely closed with death. At the appointed hour, I walked into the theatre. The auditorium was packed. The hall was in a stir. I walked into the 13th row and found my numbered seat. In front of me, a lady sat. Her back was rather neat. She had long and lovely hair that dangled from behind. Beneath a broad-rimmed silken hat, a beautifully fashioned kind. But zounds, she did not take off her hat. I felt a growing rage because that inky nuisance stood between me and the stage. The curtain rose, the play began, but in a blank I sat, staring at the blank affair. The Lady's Giant Hat. The people's eyes were fixed upon the play, but mine were fixed upon that hat. Then, to my mind, the truth was clearly seen, that there is an evil luck lingering. For was it not the 13th row in which I chose to sit? And now it serves me right, I thought. Madam, I whispered in her ear, take off that hat, I pray. I've not come to see your hat, I've come to see the play. But she would not hear, and seemed she hadn't heard at all. She sat so stiff and still. My blood was angry, and a chill ran up my spine. I wondered whether it was Shakespeare's tragedy or mine. Again I ventured to address the lady. Will you please take off your hat? The blackest of all tragedies, but still the lady persists. Take off that hat, I bawled at her. Dear lady, do you hear? She was not deaf, of that I was more than merely sure. No. Oh, I thought, the lady needs a stern and drastic cure. Then, taking the law into my hands and the power into my legs, I kicked the hat off. It shot up like a bearded egg. The lady shrieked, and all eyes were turned towards her. And while she called my good self 1,000 names, dear Lord, her head was bald. And all that long and lovely hair of richest golden brown was just a wig that from her hat was calmly hanging down. A terrible uproar arose. The merry audience dispersed. The drama had to cease, and poor William's tragedy became a truly comic piece.